Alright, it is now Saturday, October 25th, about 3 p.m. I picked up my car on Wednesday night at Cobblestone after it got detailed to find that there was a hole in the top of my car, as well as, a very unsatisfying detail job. As you can see, there are marks on the car. Marks over here that were there before I dropped it off that I thought would easily be waxed off, as I have done that myself many times. And there's a large hole in the rear of my convertible top. You can still see wax on the car, and it hadn't been wiped off very nicely. And the wheels have a bunch of watermarks and smudges all over them. So it doesn't really seem like they detailed it. They just pretty much wiped it down, called it a day. And as you can see, I had some residue from some stickers that I had on here, but this stuff comes off very easily by just scratching it with my fingernail. So I thought that would have come off as well during the detail process, but it seems they didn't really put as much effort into it as I would have expected with the $150 detail. So there's also a little bit more wax smudged right here that was not wiped off, as well as lots of smudge marks all over my wheels. And the interior is another story. When I dropped it off, I asked the gentleman that I left it with if they would be able to clean out the interior nicely or not, and he told me that yes, they would, and I would be surprised with what they could do. Still pretty dirty on the seats right here as well. I haven't even taken the plastic off. I don't drive this car very often. I have another car that I drive. But back here as well, you can see it looks like they cleaned up this side a little bit, but this side still has a bunch of watermarks all over. I was just really displeased with the service and the outcome of my detailing job, especially since I paid $150 for it. And I asked if I could get a refund, but I was told that I cannot get a refund. All I could do is bring it back in and have them work on it some more, and I really don't want to do that, seeing that they ripped a hole in my convertible top, left extra smudges on the car. You can see here, this is a section that they attempted to clean, and they just left it how that is. And I was also told that I was charged extra for a vinyl top cleaning by the gentleman that I dropped it off with. He said that it's usually $50, but he would only charge me $20 for it. And I couldn't even get a refund for that much from the gentleman that I talked to. I believe his name was Mark. He's a manager, car wash manager at Mesa. So, with that being said, I've called on numerous occasions. I called Thursday, left 2 messages at the main business office. I also called Friday, left 2 messages, one with Jason Dyer, one with the general issues message machine. And then I called again today around 2 o'clock and left another message. So what I'm going to end up doing is just cleaning up the car myself, because I need to sell the car. There's a buyer that's going to be buying it early next week, probably Monday or Tuesday. So I need to clean the car myself, and that way, I'll have the outcome that I expected for $150. I'm still looking to get a refund, as well as some compensation for the damage to the top of my vehicle, as those are expenses that I wouldn't have to deal with if I didn't bring it in. And I'm also losing money on the sale due to that. So I'm losing $300 on the sale of my car because of a ripped hole in the top that wasn't there before I brought it in. So that is all for now. Hopefully this gets resolved sometime soon. Alright, I just wanted to make sure that the date and time was recorded on this. As you can see on my phone, maybe 10/25/08. So I'm going to go ahead and clean the car now because I need to sell it. And I'm definitely not going to be taking it back to Mesa, so there we go. Alright, so we got my Meguiar's cleaner wax. Stuff is, you know, just the basic waxing stuff. Put a little bit on there and just pretty much rub it in in a clockwise motion like that. That's what you're supposed to do. And what do you know? Look at that. It's coming off. Oh, that was surprising. Not really though. But I can do this, get that off of there without problems. And that's what should have been done. So, there you go. Alright, here's a couple of those other scratches I pointed out earlier. Put a little wax on here. And then do a little circular motion. And it's gone. So there's the other one. A little circular motion with some wax. Hey, what do you know? It goes away. That wasn't very hard at all. There's another one right there. And it's gone. Completely gone. That wasn't very hard at all, was it? There's another one. It's done for. See, I don't know what the big deal was with waxing this car off and not getting those scratches off. It's stuff that I've done before. I wouldn't understand why a professional car detailing place such as Cobblestone would not have been able to do that. I'm going to try to get this smudge off. It's that smudge that was not there before I dropped it off. See what I can do about that one. Oh, check it out. It's already gone. I didn't have to work on that one very hard. So this is why I would like my $150 back, because this is something I can do in 10 seconds in my own driveway. So, yep, there you go.